do. Use your filter to determine what this is. But let me give you some examples of sometimes where people chose to be sensitive and it negatively impacted them, right? So let me give you some examples. So in the art world, there is this thing called art block, okay? Now, art block is, I don't know who came up with this, by the way. I think it's absolute rubbish, but whoever came up with this, basically art block is when you can't think creatively and, you can't come up with an idea or put something down on paper or whatever, right? Now again, everyone's entitled to their opinions. But my opinion on art block is it's an excuse for lack of creativity, lack of utilization of information, and lack of action. It's a lack, right? But it's just a fancy term used to say it's not your fault. It's not your fault that maybe you're not creative. It's not your fault that maybe you lack inspiration. It's not your fault that maybe you haven't taken action. It's not your fault that you don't motivate yourself and find the things that you need to progress. Okay? So, and it's all packaged in this nice fancy little term where there's no blame on anyone, and it's called art block. Oh, I just can't think of this thing, and it's not my fault, it's just what's happened. No, bro. No, sis. What it is you might not be a creative enough person. Can you become more creative? Maybe no, maybe yes. I'm leaning on the side of maybe yes. How can you become more creative? You could get more inspiration. Can you get more inspiration? Definitely yes. We've got the internet. You've got things in your house, things in your room, things all around you. You've got nature outside. You've got all the things on TV, social media. You've got gadgets and this, that, and the other around you. You've got an unlimited source of information. I myself has never experienced art block, by the way, because I just think it's absolute rubbish. And two, there's just, like I said before, unlimited inspiration all around us. So I don't actually even understand how you could get art block in the first place, unless it's lack of awareness, which I can understand there being a lack of awareness because you don't know what you don't know, right? So I understand that, that's fine. But covering it with the term of art block, it's just, I think it negatively impacts the art community, right? It's like, take accountability. Don't be sensitive. It's lack of inspiration, it's lack of creativity, it's lack of awareness, right? And it's lack of taking action and utilizing this different information, right? And like I said before, if you don't know, then you don't know, right? Not placing blame, but it is a lack of something, right? So don't be sensitive about it. Take that information, take the hit with the cake and improve. Don't be like, oh my gosh, it's hurt my feelings. It's saying, oh, I'm not creative. I'm not inspired. Like, get creative and get inspired then. Don't be so sensitive. There's no need. Use the information that is available to get better. Don't focus on the negative and be so sensitive. Focus on the bit that people have told you. Yes, it may hit, it may hurt. That's fine. But take the good as well and improve, become better, progress. Okay? So that's an example of, good advice that someone is giving, and I'm literally giving it to you guys because I have experience, I have knowledge. Like, I've never experienced art block myself, but people that have, not, to be honest, not really in my creative friends group, to be honest, but I've spoken to people that have been sensitive when I've told them about what it really is and what to do moving forward. Oh, I'm not going to speak back, or I'm not going to reply, or, oh, you've hurt my feelings. shelling up in yourself and getting all sensitive. Like, what is that? How are you going to improve if you can't take constructive criticism? You're not. You're going to be here and everyone else is going to be going levels and levels and levels and levels and levels and levels and levels above you. Because every single time they hit, they get back up and they improve. They take that information and that feedback and improve. And you're here, a big shell around you, protective shell, being sensitive. Oh, he's hurt my feelings. He gave me good, useful information which I could use, but he's hurt my feelings, so I'm gonna retract and recluse into myself. I'm become more introverted, and I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not gonna take action. I'm not gonna see the positives that he actually gave me and see that he or she wants me to do better. What are you doing? What are you doing, bro? What are you doing, sis? Like, stop it. Because you're holding yourself back. You're holding yourself back from a better you that you could be. So why? What are you doing? Or because of the sake of hurt feelings? Stop it. You need to woman up and you need to man up. Right? See the intrinsic value in the information that you are given.